Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bike Time. My name is Terry Toot, and today's show we call Music Rings. We're going to talk about one of the biggest and largest conventions of music, equipment, products, and everything that occurred last week in Anaheim, California. That is the NAMM conference, which is the National Association of Music Merchants. So, who's who in music, art, audio, you name it. Thanks for podcasters. We're going to talk about that in depth a little more. It was a huge conference or convention. It went on for 4 days from January 24th to January 28th. It was a big show. So we're going to talk about some of the things that stood out to me from there. I didn't go, but I just took some notes on the highlights of it. Also, we're going to talk about the big day in college basketball. A lot of college basketball this weekend. God, I love it. And then I have a very special announcement I'm going to bring on to everybody. And the show is dedicated today to my mother, Marie Toot. So I'll get into that. But for the time being, let's listen to some music, and then we'll come back and we'll get the show started. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Once again, this is Bike Time. My name is Terry Toot. Today's show will be called The Music Rings Forever. This is about the big NAMM conference and that happened at Anaheim convention, excuse me, the NAMM conference in Anaheim, California. It was the National Association of Music Merchants. You name it, they had it there. We're going to talk about it. And I hope you enjoy this show because we're going to have some special announcements here. First and foremost, a lot of college basketball today. If you're a college basketball junkie today, I listen, I'm going to be watching, but I got some running around to do after I do the show. But some major games on today, ladies and gentlemen. Major. I'm going to bring one up, bring that up today. And I hope everyone's enjoying themselves. It is Saturday, February the 3rd, and some dedications are going out today. Let me get into the college basketball schedule real quick. A couple good games are on today. UConn versus St. John's that is on Fox at noon. And there's a big one between Texas TCU will be a good game. College basketball. Really good games on today. And also Kentucky and Tennessee are playing today. Let me get to that one, ladies and gentlemen. Uh, I know Kentucky got beat the other day by Florida, but I think they play Tennessee. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. I'm almost positive that is a Kentucky versus Tennessee is today. I'm not showing it here, but it is definitely a game on. I think it's on ESPN. Let me see today's schedule. Kentucky, Tennessee. I'm almost positive they're playing today. For some reason, it's not showing up here, ladies and gentlemen. But they were promoting it the other day. So Kentucky and Tennessee are playing. That's a big game. And then, ladies and gentlemen, the biggest game of all college basketball, Duke and North Carolina. I think that game is in North Carolina, if I'm correct. Um, I'm almost positive that's in North Carolina, in Chapel Hill. So that's a huge game. Let me go in there. Let's see. That's a 8:30. No, it's a 6:30 game. Let's go back here. Yes, that game is in Chapel Hill. If you've never been to the Raleigh Durham area, they call the Triangle. You got Raleigh, Chapel Hill, and Duke. It forms a triangle. You're not gonna believe this, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never been down to Chapel Hill, Durham, it's you can actually ride the kids in the cars. That's how close the schools are to one another, especially from Chapel Hill, which is very pretty. It's a typical southern type of setting there. And Duke, that area where Duke University is very off limits. You know what I mean? It's typical. Looks like Ivy League school. Um, but it's a very nice area. Very nice. Especially Chapel Hill. Chapel is very nice. I got when I like the second time I went down there, I was taken on a tour. I was very impressed how really I didn't realize how big college sports is down in the area, especially basketball seasons. Basketball's like really, really big there. And I really enjoy going through that area. And basketball season is a nightmare. You can't get tickets for some of those games, and um, it's tough, especially Duke, North Carolina. And then when North Carolina goes to Duke, it's even more bedlam because you got people that are working on Wall Street, big time lawyers in New York that went to school there. Um, they'll come and see that game. Even President Obama was at that game. You believe that? And that's the year when the basketball player for Duke, Zaire, uh, he tore his foot out of his shoe. Believe that, ladies and gentlemen? He tore his foot out of his shoe. Kentucky, North Carolina today. Kentucky, Tennessee. That's at Kentucky, and that game starts at 4 o'clock today. All right. So yeah, a lot of college basketball the whole weekend, ladies and gentlemen. I hope if you're not a college basketball junkie like me, just chill. I'm here in Maryland, Southern Maryland, and the weather's nice, no snow, anything like that. And I got to get this car washed again, so we're gonna take care of that. Um, Today's show is really going to be dedicated to multiple people. First and foremost, today's a birthday to a Miss Jerry Liberto. She's rested in heaven. I'd like to say, God bless you, Jerry. I know you're up there in heaven, resting, and you know, thank you for looking over us. That is my son's grandmother, and she would have been 89. Another person that's very special in my life is Corinne Artist. She died a few years ago. Um, she died back in August of 22, and she's also in heaven. I think she would have been 79 years old. Her birthday same day as my mama, and yeah, and February 2nd was my mother's birthday. Marie Toot, she's up in heaven, probably getting very bad at hell, but would have been her 89th birthday, and I miss her dearly. So today's show is dedicated to all those February women, strong women, and we're gonna dedicate this show to them. Um, they persevered, made sure we have food on our table, and you know what? It's you always gotta have the backbone of a woman, a strong woman in your life. And my mother certainly was, Mrs. Artist was, and Miss Jerry Liberto were also. So on that note, let's give a round of applause to those strong women. All three of them had a part of my life. And if it weren't for them, Terry Toot wouldn't be here talking to you, the masses that are out there in America and all over the world, though, too. To all my friends out in Canada, everybody that's been responding to been downloading my podcast, to everybody around the world, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And it means a lot to me. It means a lot. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really, really do. Okay, enough of that. So, oh, and also one more announcement, one very large announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Has as they say, as a life exits, a new one comes into our life. Ladies and gentlemen, I make this announcement that my son and his fiance are the proud parents of a bouncing baby girl. Her name is Harper May Toot, and that makes me a grandfather, ladies and gentlemen. I am ecstatic. A little bouncing girl in the family, and everyone's doing well. Sleeping again, not probably not sleeping very well, but but we do have a new life in the family, both families. So um, I'm very blessed and pleased for that. And like I said, God is good. All right. So on that note, let's get started on the show today. So, like I was saying, the NAM conference is huge. It's been. I had to Google to find out how long it's been going on. This convention's been going on since 1902 in Anaheim, California. So you're gonna tell me for 112 years, 100 whatever, this has been going on, ladies and gentlemen. That's a long time. Bringing instruments in, showing them off, new products. That's a long time since 1902. That's a very long time. And the big ones all there. The Fenders, Shure, um, Rode. You name the product, it was there. Yamaha, Casio, Taylor guitars. They were all there, ladies and gentlemen, and some newer ones I've never heard of. Okay, so they were they were showing new products, especially uh the new gadgets. We're going to talk about that. Okay. So, first and foremost, um, I'm going to try and make it out there within the next 2 years. Okay. Because it was a 4-day conference and they had performances. Um, you name it. They had guys performing. Stevie Wonder was there. Okay. Um, Nathan East, formerly of Foreplay, him and his son, and another guy, let me get his name, and Greg Philliganes were performing at one of the booths. They were doing the Babyface song "Change the World," and yeah, Nathan, his son Noah, with Donna Barrett and Greg Philliganes. Everyone knows Greg. He played with Michael Jackson on all his records, keyboard player. So yeah, it was. I wish I could have been there just one day. That's all I needed. Okay, so I'm compiling a list of some of the things that are geared towards, like, say, podcasting and performing. Okay. Um, First and foremost, some of these items I got was from a big vendor or distributor is B&R, which is in Manhattan on the west side of Manhattan, and they came up with 10 outstanding items that kind of blew people away. And like I said, these are the newest devices. Well, we're going to try to gear towards the podcasters. Okay. So first and foremost, I have the Zoom PodTrack 4. Okay. Phenomenal device. Even though it's plastic, you can't get anything better. Now they have out a Zoom H Essential, $99, ladies and gentlemen. $100. Okay. So has excellent portability, ladies and gentlemen. 32-bit, no level adjustment needed. It's got onboard mic handles up to 120 decibels. You can overdub and play back. Okay, unbelievable. This is for $100. Okay, $100. Now, the thing that I'm kind of pissed off, the pod track, I love it. Okay, don't get it twisted, but it's just a bland screen like the old video games was had, just a bland, no color. Now the Zoom H has color. Okay, um, USB-C microphone, which is great. Everybody's going USB-C. What the hell? Okay. Here's tripod mountable, and it comes with a windscreen. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So, say for instance, myself and friends, we could do a podcast, and it's got the windscreen like I have over my Shure microphone. Okay. It says this is ideal for musicians, podcasters, filmmakers. Ladies and gentlemen, the portability is what we want. Now you have a simplicity of having good sound and excellent range. Okay. Also, same thing. SDXC card, like you use in PodTrack 4, like I have. Um, you can't go wrong. And they have a newer one that's 4-track. This is $200. Okay. Um, you can't go wrong. These devices are the portability in them is phenomenal. Okay, so this one, the first one is a 2-track. The more advanced one, 4-track. $200. They have another one that's a 6 track, and that was 100. That's $300. So we're not going that far. But you can't go wrong, ladies and gentlemen. And same thing, USB-C, everything else, you can't go wrong. I mean, phenomenal. Zoom, they are really starting to kick butt. You know what I mean? I love the portability they have. I had to buy a case for my PodTrack 4. Okay. I had to buy a few other things. I do have microphones for it that are compatible with it. Those are XLRs that are connected um to the PodTrack 4. Okay. And same thing, but the Zoom H1 USB-C microphone, like my microphone I'm using right now, the Shure MV7, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. I'm not trying to get no brownie points for sure. Okay. All right. Next one. Now, I recently told you on the show that Mackie was bought by Rode, correct? And but they're still pushing devices out there. Okay. So one of their biggest ones that they're pushing is the Mackie DLZ Creator XS adaptive digital streaming. Okay. This one is gonna cost about $600, I think. No, $500. Okay. Um, they want their competition with the Rode podcast, Rode Duo, Rode Podcaster. Um, it's one of the best ones out there. Um, but they're trying to put a little fight in there. So basically, it's basically like the Rode podcast. Let me bring that up, and you're not gonna be able to beat them um, because that podcast is an all-in-one, and it's one of the best on the market. And let me see which one is it. Let's see. Yeah, the Rodecaster. You're not gonna be able to touch them. The Rodecaster Pro 2 is out there on the market. And then the one I have also is the Duo, but the Rodecaster is one of the best ones on the market, ladies and gentlemen. So Mackie is trying to, you know, give him a run for the money. Comes with 3 creative modes: Easy, Enhance, and Pro. It has a mixed age adaptive audio system. You can connect up to 2 microphones and 3 external devices. Um, I can see if you're gonna be doing like a music thing. I can see that. Okay. Um, 2 combo XLR quarter inch inputs I can handle. 80 decibels of gain, which is good because you don't want anything to go too high because it's just sounding staticky and ugly and ugh, you don't want that. Um, the unit can function as a 14 by 4 USB audio interface to Mac PC. That's new. That's really, really new. So that's something to think about there. Um, it uses Mix Minus with your Bluetooth and connected smartphone, and you can bring caller into the mix with no audible echo. So that's really good. And you can have 2 guests can monitor the audio with a quarter inch headphone outputs. And like I said, it's going to run you about $500. Okay. So if you're looking for a new device, all in one inclusive type of thing, check that out. That is the Mackie DLZ Creator XS. All right. Cool, cool, cool. All right. The next device we're going to talk about is the Shure. Now, I'm not trying to kiss butt here, but I do have the Shure. Like I said earlier, I have the Shure MV7. And ladies and gentlemen, it is by far one of the best microphones. The SMB is probably the best microphone out there. Um, I'm not going to go that far. It's just number one. SM7B. You can't go wrong. And like I said, I'm just a little guy here. Oh, okay. And so this microphone is more geared towards the performer, or you're doing content out in the field. Oh, hold on a second, sir. Hold on a minute. We have Miss Sweet Angel Bear. Thank you for coming on. I'm gonna say thank you. I always say thank you to everybody. And and this is the wireless microphone system. So this is more geared towards the that performer or that creator that's out in the field with, like, say, you know, they're doing videos. Um, this is kind of expensive, ladies and gentlemen. It runs you about $400. So it's got a one channel receiver, 118 decibel dynamic range, 24-bit audio. Uh, it's got predictive diversity antennas. I have no idea what that is, but if someone knows it, come on in and let me know. It's got a mic mode for complex setups. So this is all high-end digital wireless. Like I said, this runs for $379 and it runs and has digital UHF. So this got some real good signal strength on here. All right. All right. The next device we're going to talk about here next is the Rode NT Signature Series microphone. It is a diaphragm condenser microphone. Now, first and foremost, ladies and gentlemen, Rode makes very good equipment. I have, like I said, the Duo, but the microphones, I prefer this one I'm talking to you on. Understand the pod mic is really good. Uh, this one, the diaphragm condenser microphone, has the fan, the pop filter in front of it, and it has a uh, shock mount, so you don't feel it, you don't hear it. The microphone doesn't move, and it's just stationary. Really good. So these microphones are condenser microphones. They pick up everything. So if you move a piece of paper, that condenser microphone's going to pick it up, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, I have one, and I refuse to do a podcast with it. It picks up everything. So, but the good thing about this particular microphone is that they're going to change. It's going to come in all different colors, but this is a very good microphone. Don't get it twisted. It's a very good microphone. Um, it says for recording, podcasting, it's definitely condenser capsule. They say it's got a silky warm sound character, extremely low noise at 4 decibels allowed. Yeah, so the NT1 Signature Series includes a uh, look like a 20-foot, no, 20-inch XLR cable, shock mount. I was telling you that keeps it sturdy in place, and a pop filter and a dust cover. The price on that, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't get a price, but I can get that for you. I think they're not that bad this year. Let's check that out. Miss Sweet Angel Bear, how are you doing today? And let's get a price on that. Let's get a price on that. I hate to do that to you, Rode. NT1. Let's see what they say. This is Signature Series. Yes. Okay, so this one's going to run you $159. That's not bad. That's not bad. Matter of fact, it's cheaper than the microphone I'm on right now. Okay. Cool. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty stuff. Okay, so long time ago, I first came to Maryland. I bought a Yamaha guitar. I never played it. Sold it. It is what it is. But it was a Yamaha Pacifica guitar that I had. So Yamaha, the Pacifica series is very beautiful. They're very beautiful guitars. So now they came out with Yamaha Professional. It's called a PACP 12. This is extremely expensive, ladies and gentlemen. This guitar starts at $2,200. Okay. It's a Japanese made guitar featuring rosewood fingerboard, new Flectone pickups, all kind of, all the gadgets you want for a sound that you want to be crystal clear and beautiful. This is a guitar, ladies and gentlemen. It's out of the Yamaha Pacific series. Like I said, you can't go wrong. This was designed by what they call luthiers, guitar guys, and like I said, it was made in Japan. Um, Co-developed by a guy by the name of Rupert Neve Designs, and this is rated as one of the top guitars for coming out of the NAMM conference. So if you got $2,200, this is more geared towards the professional, ladies and gentlemen. Don't get this for your kid, okay? This really is. His hands aren't developed enough. The fingering is totally different. I wouldn't do that. I'm not even a guitar player. I wouldn't even attempt to buy one. But this is that person, that skilled person. Okay. Um, like I was telling you earlier, Nathan East was performing. He used to be a foreplay. If you, I know they're not in concert anymore, but boy, I saw them when they came to DC at the Carter Baron. They were phenomenal. They were phenomenal. Put on a good show. Um, like I said, they did a show. They did him and his son, Donald Barrett and Greg Philliganes, and Nathan East is a accomplished bass guitarist. He played for Barry White. He played with Eric Clapton, Foreplay. He's played with countless people over this what I'm gonna say at least 45-year career. He was singing, change the world. Fantastic. Also Yamaha was pushing out the keyboards. They're big in the let me say this one thing too. No Nathan East and his son Noah perform also. Okay. Let me say this. Yamaha is really like Casio. They're big on the portability thing. So they have uh quantities of keyboards for the beginner. So they came out with this new keyboard. It's called a that's really good for a high-end keyboard. Okay. 61 keys, like a piano. It's 94 millimeters by 317 millimeters. If you know metrics, ladies and gentlemen, figure that out. um, and she love a keyboard, like they're saying. User interface, battery power for portability, all that type of thing. Um, it's just a very what they're saying here. It's a very simple keyboard for beginners. Like if I wanted to play, I could get it, and I could get it. It'll be good. Um, it says the keyboard. It has 410 voices installed and 122 preset songs. And that is, like I said, $177, ladies and gentlemen. All right. Next is Casio. Now, Casio's been around forever, forever, forever. All right. You know them. Casio, hell, I got a Casio watch, but it also has a Casio keyboard downstairs. Um, but their pianos are beautiful though, the digital pianos. So the one I'm going to talk about that was at the conference. This is a Saviano. If I'm pronouncing this wrong, ladies and gentlemen, let me know. Okay. It is the AP hyphen S450BK. It's a $2,000 keyboard. And this is for more, like I said, this is a professional advanced type of keyboard player. Okay. Um, what they're saying at the show, it's rated as one of the highest keyboards out there. It should for $22,000. um, it says it has a small hybrid hammer action keys, 28 tones, um, a string and damper resonance. It's a digital uh piano, ladies and gentlemen. You got everything on here. You name it. Illuminated touch sensor controls that disappear while playing, visual bar display and metronome beats, key pedal, and velocity and more. This is crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, they didn't have this back in the 70s. Okay? Look at this. This MIDI audio recorder with USB storage. So you could take a USB uh sim not sim USB card, stick it in there, and you can record it and it's on that USB. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's got a 60 song on music library with free Casio Music space app. Ladies and gentlemen, this is on call. This is on call for. This is crazy. This is a digital piano. 40-watt four speaker amplification system plus dual headphone outputs. Two people could play this, and you're allowed to have two headphones. Crazy. Um, it comes with USB MIDI. Excuse me. It's a class compliant USB MIDI plus included with a WBT10 Bluetooth MIDI and audio adapter. So you can connect Bluetooth connection to this digital piano, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Okay, that's crazy. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, now I used to spend music back in the day, North Jersey area, and I had a mixer. When I got they provide me the parties, but I had to. Matter of fact, I wanted to mix it for the company I was working for, but I did have my own wireless microphone and CD players and doing stuff. Now, ladies and gentlemen, um, Pioneer DJ is now called Alpha Theta. Um, they came out with this new DJ mixer. It is unbelievable. It's called the Alpha Theta Omnis Duo 2 Deck portable DJ, ladies and gentlemen. Let me repeat that again. Portable. You gotta make sure that bad boy's charged up, and you can mix parties all night long. You hear me? So what it is, you're saying it's a portable all-in-one DJ system that's designed for throwing parties anytime, anywhere. It comes with a battery up to 5 hours. You can do a party in 2-3 hours. Okay. Plus, it has you can connect a power source to it, so you can do a party more than 5 hours. Um, it comes with a Bluetooth audio output function, battery powered 2 deck, mixer interface, touchscreen switchable light and dark modes. If you go, ladies and gentlemen, go and look at it on YouTube. It's on it. It looks like a blue jean color. But once those lights come on, ladies and gentlemen, it's beautiful. And you can connect your phone to it, ladies and gentlemen. This is crazy. It's $1,500 though. You gotta be a DJ doing parties 3 or 4 days a week, and where you get your money's worth out of this. Okay, has a built-in battery, like I said, 5 hours of partying, AC adapter. Um, you can't go wrong, ladies and gentlemen. I saw the demonstrations on it, and it was phenomenal. Nothing like the mixes I had back in the day. I had a pyramid mixer. Okay, you had the crossfader. You had the equalizer channels on there. You had external channels, but this is something out of my realm. But if you're a DJ, if you got an extra $1,500, ladies and gentlemen, man, you will make a whole lot of money with this thing. Like I said, this is from out of the Alpha Theta Corporation, which used to be Pioneer DJ, and you can't go wrong with this. This is by far probably one of the greatest, you know, ideas to have a product for DJ. Because you go to DJ, I've been to DJ parties. I've been to parties that got DJs outside, and you got this long power cord, and it's people are tripping off, and next thing your mixer's all messed up and everything, and then you know, I'm so glad they built something that's battery power for 5 hours. That's phenomenal, 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 ladies and gentlemen. And like I said, if you go to YouTube and you look at that video, you're gonna be like, "Oh my God, Mr. Terry was right. That thing was funky as hell." But yeah, so that was little bits and pieces from the things I thought that stood out. There might be other things out there, ladies and gentlemen, you might see. Check it out. They have highlights from it on YouTube. What else? They got all kind of things on there. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna say this, like I said, today is a special day. Or those three, especially my mother. This show's dedicated to my mother, Marie too. And we're gonna end the show with Al Green. Let's Stay Together. That was her favorite song. And ladies and gentlemen, I hope everyone have a great day. Enjoy the rest of the weekend. I already did my work around the house, so I got to go out and do some errands. But hey, I want everybody to enjoy your day. Take care. Enjoy your weekend. We're going to end the show with Let's Stay Together. Be well. Take care, everybody. I love you all. I'm so in love with you. Whatever you want to do is all right with me. 'Cause you never be untrue. Oh, baby, let's stay together, loving you weather times are good or bad, happy or sad. Ooh, yeah. Whether times are good or bad, happy or sad. Why why people break up? Oh, and turn around and make up. I just came to